Okay, I figured it would be interesting to show you guys kind of like what goes into setting up a booth at SEMA, especially ours, because it's fairly involved. There's like a lot that goes into it. This is actually the end of the day, but I realized it was interesting. I filmed some stuff, so today's video is going to be about setting up the booth and other stuff that we do tomorrow. But check this place out when it's empty. Mind you, beginning, and this is the end. You'll see the beginning later. This is what SEMA looks like when nobody is here. Like, we are the last ones here. You got Lincoln's booth. Give me those welders, please. I want one. They got all sorts of crazy stuff. Oh, this bay door is still open. That's cool. There's a really cool truck over there. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Hold on. But yeah, there's all these crates and stuff from, you know, just everyone that gets their stuff sent in and they have to set it up. Obviously you've got like Chevy's booth. I would also take one of those motors. There's a LSX 376. Can I have it, please? Oh, there's people over by the truck I wanted to show you guys. You'll see when we cut back to earlier today, all the madness of forklifts and lifts and stuff driving around. Where is this truck? Look at how elaborate some of these booths are. Like, that's an office up there. Chevy's setup is huge. All right, I forget where the truck is. It's somewhere over there. But it's got two 12-valve Cummins in it, both with compound turbos. This crazy radiator that's also the intercooler. Wild. But anyway, I think for this SEMA trip, what I'm gonna try to do, I'm out of focus. Hold on. There we go. What I'm gonna try to do this SEMA trip is, instead of filming like vlogs every day, I think I'm gonna try to film like different segments. So like, for people who like truck stuff, we'll do a whole video on the trucks here. And then for people who like the performance import cars, we'll do import cars. Maybe we'll do import and American. I'd like to show you guys the elaborateness of booths. Like, again, that one has, they built an office. Like, that's crazy. What else? Maybe like a video showing like the out front action. It'll probably turn into a bunch of vlogs, let's be honest. I say all this and I'm never gonna have time to do this while working, but we're gonna try. Let me know what you guys would like to see. Hopefully this video will be up in time for me to know what you guys would like to see before I film what you need to see. Okay, so back to earlier this morning. I'm sorry this video is a jumbled mess. I wasn't planning on filming anything, but here we are. All right, so this is our booth. Our sign's up, which it wasn't up last year. This is the 4 that's not there, that we gotta put on, and the 4 is not here yet. It's pretty much a huge cluster of, we have to do this before we can do this, but we don't have the stuff to do the second part. But I think we're ahead of the game. This is what SEMA looks like when it's not set up. Just forklifts and stuff driving around everywhere. But last year, it took them like 3 days to put the sign up, so we had to wait and wait and wait because they couldn't do it while the 4 was down or our stuff was here. So we're gonna try to knock this out today. Done. The snap lock stuff goes together pretty quick. Not too bad when you got a team of people on it. Now for the bad part, the actual booth.
We figured you might be able to tell us what's behind the mystery of this mask.
As long as the mask is in your possession, you are in great danger.
Well, they're not getting my mask.
this process literally took us 3 14-hour days last year. Well, the whole booth. So now we've got these white tiles that are gonna go, like there's four high all the way across. They're kind of a pain because if one of them is off, since they share the same bracket, then it gets really difficult to get the other ones in. It kind of sucks, but frames up. We still got time today. All right, now we gotta take all these white tiles and put them up on that thing. Done. So all these wheels are gonna go up there on this wall. 21 wheels. And then this side is the coilover side of things. All right, this is it, pretty much done. It looks pretty good. I really like it. It's a really annoying booth to set up, but it looks sick when it's done. I'll update you guys in the morning when we get the cars in here and get these tables where they're gonna go. These are tables and whatnot.
Bing, 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 bing.
All right, so this is what the booth looks like all finished up. We literally spent like 4 hours moving cars around and trying different arrangements. This is what we ended up with. Got the Yoast M4. This is an endurance car. It's on our BC Forged wheels and our coilovers. They race like 25 hours of Thunderhill and stuff. It's a really nice build. You got Wiltet's FCR X7 twin turbo LS. Same thing, forged wheels. Our coilovers, as you can see. So I'm out of breath. We just carried a bunch of stuff in. This thing is real cool. I like it. It's clean. You don't realize how small these cars are until you put it next to something like this. And then you've got Bossman's Jeep. It's got 20 by 12 BC forged wheels on it, and then our new BC BR lift kit for the Jeeps. And then all the wheels in the back, and coilovers, tables.
Right.
I don't know if it's considered a BR kit, the Jeep, but
It's gonna have its own.
It'll be its own thing. It's fresh. I don't know a whole ton about it. Yeah, all right, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to walk around and show you guys some car stuff before this thing gets crazy, because it's Monday, so the show hasn't gotten super wild yet. It's only vendors. So I'll try to give you guys like a little sneak peek on some of the cars here. And then we'll film more later on. So we're gonna go do that now. Here's Hert's car, for all of you asking about it.
They're all bad.
That's what my wheels should look like if I actually had real lips on them. I don't know how I feel about the front end on this FD. Is that a 3-rotor? Or is that, I don't know these things. Is that 4? It's got 6 intake runners. Or I'm sorry, 8.
3, 4, yeah, it's 4 rotors.
Well, here's a 4-rotor for you guys. With some weird front end on it. Oh, it's got one of those. It's got one of those IKEA formula shifters that convert the H pattern to like a sequential style. That's interesting. This thing's real cool. Viper V10. Patina. It looks like, is that real patina? And then super nice on the inside. I really like that style, like patina outside and then really nice and clean. My coworkers are leaving me. I don't think I've ever seen a Corvair lowrider. Look how clean the engine bay is. Like, it's cool that you can see everything. Is that all that's holding it up? There's nothing else? You're right.
That's fucking awesome.
It's literally just bolted to the wheel hub.
Yeah.
Carbon fiber torque tube and prop shaft kit. So, since the Corvette, the transmission's in the back, it has this tube, then a shaft inside it that runs all the way back, and then goes to the input shaft of the transmission, and then back to the transmission, it's bolted directly to the diff, which goes to the axles. It's a really interesting setup. It's like somewhat a transaxle, but not really. SEMA, the place where even trucks get rocket money, wide body. Do you think that they actually made that part of the downpipe? Look at it. You can see it. So this is the actual downpipe that comes down, loops back, and then comes out here like if you had an individual header pipe. Like these. Oh, it's got like old plane like a Grumman Albatross or something. Steering wheel.
Check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah.
Let's go to the race, guys. This is the struggle of getting cars into SEMA. SEMA. Can we go look at it?
Yeah, I gotta get my coffee because I'm dying.
Where'd you get coffee from?
Yesterday. I just never drank it.
Oh, hold on, let's look at this.
Check one, check two. All right. Ladies and gentlemen. That's a pre-recording.
Look at the rear radiator
Check,
set
check.
up.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Like all the carbon fiber
All right,
ducting.
right here is that, ladies and gentlemen. That's the sweet spot. All right.
Interior
All right,
Motec
wherever Jeremy's
PCM
at,
switch
that's the
panel
sweet spot.
thing.
My correction, ladies. My correction.
Carbon fiber door panels.
This
Nice.
is sweeter over here.
Carbon Kevlar. You know what I mean. They know what I mean. Check this out.
4.
Root style blower. I'm thinking about doing like a CTSV blower on the Corvette instead of turboing it.
Wrong.
All down the road stuff. So I'm not even gonna talk about it. So look at this. This is man, I wish Garrett could tell me. They like grandfathered this in and like homologated it for racing somehow. It's like rear wheel drive and the motor's like back here, something ridiculous like that. I wish I knew the story, but they're really good. This is the new NSX. Like an actual road going one with Advans on it.
1, 2.
Carbon ceramic.
Okay.
Really big
1,
brakes.
2.
And then this is the all carbon GT3 car.
Look at this thing.
1, 2.
Look at that. Look at that. You can fit. There's so much storage.
So
You
much
can fit all
storage.
kinds of sweaters and things.
Check this out. I'm sure a lot of you guys already know all this stuff, but I've never seen this. So they keep a spare drive shaft jack. They have like mounts for all this. They've got a whole oil change worth of oil, and then power steering fluid and ATF down here. It's like they can fix most stuff. Like on the side of the road, it's a Ridgeline trophy truck thing. Civic SI with Type R crate motor. Stock boost 23 pounds, 306 horsepower. This is super cool. I really like this. I want some sort of old vintage rally car, like early 80s kind of style.